In a world that thrives on comfort and complacency, a new force is rising, a force that refuses to be bound by limitations, a force that defies expectations, and a force that will never accept mediocrity. This is the Warrior's Awakening, a movement for those who understand that true power is not given, it is earned. These warriors are not just defined by their strength. No. They are defined by their unyielding mindset, their relentless pursuit of greatness, and their ability to rise when the world expects them to fall. Think about it. Every day, people make excuses. They settle for average. They fear discomfort. But not you. You were made for more. You were built to conquer. You were designed to push beyond every limit, to break through every barrier, to become something greater than you ever imagined. This path is not for everyone. It is for the few, the rare, the unbreakable. It is for those who understand that success demands sacrifice. That power demands discipline. That transformation demands an unrelenting will. The mind of a warrior. Strength is not just about muscle. It begins in the mind. A true warrior is forged not just in the gym, but in their thoughts, in their choices, in their willingness to face adversity and refuse to back down. The mind is your strongest weapon. But like any weapon, it must be sharpened. It must be trained, conditioned, and reinforced through discipline, focus, and sheer determination. Ask yourself, how do you respond to hardship? Do you crumble? Or do you rise? Do you let fear control you? Or do you stand unshaken in the face of adversity? Weakness is a choice. Fear is a lie. The only truth is that you control your destiny. The warrior understands this. The warrior embraces struggle because he knows that struggle is the price of greatness. Every challenge, every setback, every moment of doubt, it is all part of the process. It is forging you, strengthening you, preparing you for something far greater. The path of discipline. Discipline is the foundation of everything. It is what separates the strong from the weak, the winners from the quitters, the legends from the forgotten. Without discipline, dreams are nothing more than fantasies. Without discipline, potential is wasted. Without discipline, you will never reach the heights you were meant for. You don't rely on motivation. Motivation fades. Some days you won't feel like it. Some days you'll want to quit. Some days your body will beg you to stop. That is where discipline takes over. A warrior shows up, no matter what. Rain or shine. Pain or exhaustion. He pushes forward when others step back. He knows that greatness is built in the moments when no one is watching, in the early mornings, the late nights, the unseen hours of relentless effort. Overcoming fear and doubt. Fear is the enemy. Doubt is the poison. And most people let them win. How many times have you hesitated because of fear? How many times have you held back because of doubt? Pain is temporary, power is forever. Let me remind you, pain is temporary, but power is forever. Pain is the price of transformation. It is the cost of strength. It is the fire that forges the unbreakable. Every rep, every drop of sweat, every moment of exhaustion, it all means something. It is proof that you are evolving. Nothing great was ever built in comfort. No warrior was ever made without struggle. No empire was ever created without battle. So the question is, are you willing to endure the pain for the power? No surrender. No limits. No excuses. This is your moment. No hesitation. No surrender. No limits. The world is watching. They are waiting to see if you will rise or if you will fade into the background like everyone else. But you are not like everyone else. You are different. You are built for more. You were born for greatness. So step forward. Own your journey. Conquer your fears. Destroy every obstacle. This is your time. The warrior within is awake. Now, let the world see what true strength looks like. There comes a moment in every person's life when they stand at a crossroads. A moment where they must make a choice. Do they continue living as they always have, comfortable, complacent, and unseen? Or do they rise, step forward, and claim the destiny that was always meant for them? This moment is not just about lifting weights. It's not just about looking strong. This is about becoming something more. This is about forging yourself into the kind of warrior the world cannot ignore. The question is, are you ready to embrace that path? Because make no mistake, this path is not easy. It is a road filled with struggle, pain, and sacrifice. But it is the only road that leads to greatness. The battle is won in the mind. Strength is not just built in the body, it is first built in the mind. Your mind is the battlefield. Every doubt, every fear, every excuse, it all exists up there, trying to convince you that you're not enough. That you should quit. That the pain is too much. But listen to me carefully. That voice is lying to you. Your mind will try to trick you into comfort because it fears hardship. It wants you to stay where you are. But you were not born to be average. You were not designed for mediocrity. You were built to dominate, to conquer, to rise beyond all limits. Every battle is won before it even begins. The moment you wake up, the war starts. The war between your comfort and your ambition. The war between your fears and your potential. And there is only one way to win: discipline. Relentless, unstoppable discipline. Discipline over motivation. Let me tell you something about motivation. Motivation is weak. Motivation is unreliable. It fades when you're tired. It disappears when things get hard. Discipline, on the other hand, is eternal. Motivation is that little spark that gets you started. But discipline? Discipline is the fire that keeps burning, even when the world tries to put it out. It's the thing that drags you out of bed when you'd rather sleep. It's the thing that forces you into the gym when your body begs you to rest. It's the thing that separates the strong from the weak, the winners from the quitters. Because in the end, nobody cares how you feel. Nobody cares if you're tired. Nobody cares if it hurts. The only thing that matters is, did you show up? Did you put in the work? Did you do what you said you would do? That is the difference. That is what will make you unstoppable. Pain is your greatest teacher. Most people run from pain. They hide from discomfort. They avoid hardship because they think it's a sign to stop. But listen carefully, pain is your greatest teacher. Every time you push past the burn, you get stronger. Every time you refuse to quit, you become more dangerous. Every time you face resistance and refuse to back down, you elevate to a new level. Pain is not your enemy. It is your ally. Every rep, every set, every extra minute on the treadmill, every early morning, every law. Excuses or results, you can't have both. You want to be stronger? Then stop making excuses. You want to be better? Then stop waiting for the perfect moment. You want to transform your life? Then stop blaming your circumstances. Because at the end of the day, you have two choices: make excuses or make progress. You cannot do both. The world is full of people who say, "I'll start tomorrow. I'll try again next week. I'm just waiting for the right time." But the right time will never come. The only time is now. Right here, right now. No more excuses. No more waiting. No more hesitation. If you truly want to be great, then prove it. Put in the work. Show the world what you're made of. Break the chains of weakness. Every time you choose comfort over progress, you reinforce the chains of weakness. Every time you hit snooze instead of getting up, you reinforce the chains of weakness. Every time you take the easy road instead of pushing yourself, you reinforce the chains of weakness. But the good news is, you have the power to break those chains. With every disciplined action, with every rep, with every challenge overcome, you break the old version of yourself and rebuild something stronger. And the world will take notice. Because true strength cannot be ignored. Become the alpha of your life. This is your time. You are not here to blend in. You are not here to be average. You are here to dominate.